Buckle up, Becky.
La 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 la.
So I walk into 7th grade science in the morning like it's any normal day. But here's the thing, it's not a normal day because today our local aquarium was visiting the school and they weren't coming empty-handed, okay? They were bringing at least 50 dead squid. And let me tell you how dead these squids were. Literally 2 hours ago, these squids were still thinking about what they were going to eat for dinner. Literally, their aspirations, their dreams, whether they were going to participate in, like, the Squid Olympics, okay? That's how fresh these squid were. They were just killed for our purpose. So I want to be as sensitive as possible to any animal activists out there. I'm not trying to disrespect animals, okay? So we get divided into groups. 4 people get 1 squid. So we're all sitting on a rectangular table, 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and the squid right in the middle, staring up at us with its cold, dead eyes. And 3 of us were afraid of the squid. And one of them, my friend, was not. Okay, she was all ready to, like, you know, dissect the squid, learn as much about it as possible. But here I was just like, I'm sorry, can I go to the nurse? Because But obviously, no one was allowed to go to the nurse because too many people were faking it. Too many people were faking throwing up, needing to use the bathroom, and not coming back from the bathroom. So our teacher caught on. She knew that we were trying to get out of this activity. And so she just stopped letting people go anywhere. And she goes to the board with an aquarium man who's there to help us out, and they draw a couple of body parts on the board and tell us what we're supposed to be looking for, what we're trying to learn from this squid and everything. And I'm just sitting there just like, I'm still staring at this squid who is staring right back at me with its eyes, and I'm just like, I've never been too much of an animal person. I run away from dogs, cats, horses, camels, anything that you see on the streets of India, buffaloes, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm just scared of them. So some time passes by, and my friend is still the only one touching the squid. So our teacher comes over and she tells her, could you try to tell these people to be a little bit more interactive with a dead squid? And something just hits me in the head, and I'm like, number one, this squid died for me, so it would be an absolute sin not to get the most out of it by dissecting it, by learning the most I can. And secondly, there are people out there that don't have access to education like I do right now, and it would be absolutely a waste of time and resources and money if I don't use this to my advantage. And I tell my friend, hey, can I poke this thing? And she's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So I'm just like, homegirl was smooth as hell. So I'm looking at my friend, I'm like, wait, can I touch it again? And she's like, hell yeah, you can touch it again. We're supposed to be all up in this thing. So I'm like, and before you know it, I'm all up on homegirl. I'm just getting my science on, you know, I'm touching the squid, I'm exploring it, I'm doing everything that they're asking me to. I'm writing down notes, I'm doing everything. The aquarium guy goes around to every single table and tells us, you know, we have a lot of time left, so feel free to, like, just look through the squid, try to discover some more body parts, you know, all that cool stuff. And he starts talking to some tables, helping them out and all that good stuff. And I'm like, boy, I don't need no help. I'm an expert squid connoisseur.
7 seconds.
And then so I was like, okay, I can go a little deeper in this thing.
Science rules.
So we turn it over and we're trying to examine more of its parts from the underside, and then I find my finger literally touching some part, and then like I take it out and it's kind of like this bulby thing, and I like hold it in between my arms, and all of a sudden, like the slightest amount of pressure from the 2 of my fingers snaps this thing, and this thing blasts. Okay, it's like really tiny, but like there's liquid everywhere all over me, just on my hands and everything. And then I'm like panicking because I don't know if we were allowed to do that. So we call over the aquarium guy, and then I'm like, so y'all want to tell me what this is? And he's like, what do you think it is? And I'm like, bitch, I don't know. That's kind of the whole reason why I'm asking. This shit all over me. I'm gonna need you to just tell me what the hell is on me right now. And he goes, it's the sperm. And
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
I bolted out of there so quick. I had no idea who the hell I was. I'm running to the girls' bathroom. I am like 2 seconds away from like tearing up and like sitting in the sink and crying my whole life. But then my friend comes behind me and I'm like... So I found out homegirl was actually a homeboy.
Surprise, bitch.
And no one had bothered to tell me, like, I did not sign up for a male squid. And then we all just went to lunch, like, you know, I had not just assaulted a male squid. That our teacher told us to get, like, you know, squids are pretty, like, they smell pretty bad. So
Hold up, let me... Whoa! Look, I knew I smelled something, but I didn't want to say anything about it.
So she was like, you know, when you go to lunch, get some oranges and squeeze them, like a couple of buns. So everybody gets 2 oranges and just squeezes them. And I go in line like 2 or 3 times. I'm buying like at least 5 to 6 oranges and just squeezing. I was traumatized for a whole week. Like, I did not want to walk back. I had squid dreams. I could not go to bed. You know, I was waking up in cold sweats, just squeezing oranges. Like, I was a pretty messed up middle schooler. So if you want more middle school stories from me, then make sure to give this video a like, make sure to subscribe, make sure your family members subscribe. As I said before, I need to provide for my family. Literally, my birthday is in like 6 months, and I'm gonna turn 18 and my parents are gonna kick me out, and I just really need the help. I just really need the help right now, so I'm gonna need you to like pull through for me, okay?